Somalians have to do with this Afghan guy who shot the national?
Nothing, but Somalians have caused a lot of trouble. They're ripping us off for a lot of money. There's a tremendous amount of money going back to Somalia. What the hell are we paying money to Somalia for? But they're ripping off our country at a level that few people have been able to see before. That's about the only thing. You talk about competence. We have Ilhan Omar, who does nothing but complain about our country and our Constitution. And she comes from a country with practically no country. It's devastated, it's crime-ridden, it's a mess, it's a disgrace. And we took their people at a tremendous... We're not taking their people anymore. We're not taking their people. And we're getting a lot of their people out because they're nothing but trouble. Okay.
In recent addresses, Donald Trump has renewed his focus on Somali communities in Minnesota, criticizing their presence and promising tougher immigration enforcement directed at them. Across Minneapolis, Immigration and Customs Enforcement has carried out arrests of Somali nationals and others without legal status. Officials frame these actions as public safety measures, yet many residents see them as broad, fear-driven operations affecting people who have lived, worked, and raised families here for decades.
Out the way, boys. Out the way. Out the way. You're gonna get knocked down.
It just gets bad in here, man. I just don't want to be here no more. Just pray to God just. I'm just tired of you guys talking about me and just always talking shit. You guys just don't even know how to just leave me alone. I'm just so tired.
To understand the weight of these actions, we must look at how Somali communities first arrived in the United States, and why Minnesota became such an important home. Beginning in the 1990s, thousands of Somalis fled civil conflict and state collapse. The U.S. offered safety through refugee resettlement programs, and Minnesota became a hub offering jobs, community support, and a path to stability. Over the years, families put down deep roots. Today, Minnesota holds the largest Somali population in the country. Somali-owned businesses from malls to restaurants to tech startups contribute hundreds of millions of dollars to the state economy every year. Many Somali Americans are U.S. citizens. Their children are born in Minnesota hospitals. They attend Minnesota schools. This is home. You'll hear directly from community members about their daily lives, their hopes, and their concerns.
This is all I know. I was only 3 years old when I came, and this is my home, and this has got to stop.
I'm not scared, so I'm citizen. I'm happy. I'm United States. I brought up America. I'm happy. So why you asking me? Some guys asking me, give me passport, give me a green card. Why? Why you asking me?
Almost every Somali person living here is a citizen.
There's more than 100,000 Somalis in Minnesota. Roughly 84,000 reside in the metro. The journey from Somalia started decades ago.
My family immigrated here to Minneapolis, to Minnesota in 1993. As my father says, we came to a cold place, but we found people with warm hearts.
My parents wanted to provide us a good opportunity for us to chase after that American dream, right?
Many fleeing from civil war, crossing continents for a chance to build something, a chance for their children. For Sumaya Mahmoud, her parents' struggle paved the way for her to shine. Despite the rhetoric, she's grateful to be Somali and American.
One thing they taught me was resilience and not letting, other people's perception of you limit what you can do for yourself. I was born in Kenya, and then I grew up here, started kindergarten, K through 12, all the way up to college here in Minnesota. So,
in this country, we do not blame the lawlessness of an individual on a whole community. What we also know is that there is not a single evidence that the president or his coolies have put forth that there are any single resource from taxpayers in Minnesota that has gone to aid and abet terrorism. That language is dangerous. That language puts the lives of Somalis not only in Minnesota, but across the country in danger. And if the president believed that and he had evidence, he would take people to court. So we are sick and tired of the president waking up one day and deciding to put forth falsehoods and demonize whole communities, while the ignorant people that support him then take the lies that he's spreading and use it as a fact. We've seen it during the campaign where he said Asians were eating cats and dogs. We've seen his vice president repeat those lies. We've seen the media run it as a headline as if it was a fact. That is shameful. That is shameful. That is ignorant. It makes us look like a stupid nation that does not believe in truth but traffics in lies. It makes the world mock us, and we are better than that. We are better than that as Americans.
These experiences reflect not just statistics, but real people navigating public rhetoric that can suddenly place a target on their backs. Somali Americans are also part of the political life of this country. They serve on school boards, city councils, and in Congress. They participate in elections. They advocate for the rights and safety of all communities. Their voices shape public policy, yet immigration debates often oversimplify. They turn refugees, green card holders, and citizens into one blurred category. When distinctions disappear, entire communities become vulnerable to suspicion and hostility. Somali Americans live at the intersection of many identities. They are Black, they are Muslim, they are immigrants. This means they experience racism, Islamophobia, and anti-immigrant sentiments simultaneously. The complexity of that experience is often overlooked in political narratives. Despite challenges, Somali families have rebuilt their futures from trauma and displacement. Their presence has reshaped neighborhoods, strengthened economies, and added new dimensions to American culture. Their story in the United States, especially here in Minnesota, is still unfolding, and how this nation chooses to speak about them and treat them will influence not only their future, but the future of every community they call home. This is one American story still being written.